I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World No Dangerous Podcast. BOP's in the building. What's good?
It was going bar for bar.
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Let's good.
Hondo up in this piece.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
Wow.
Wake up the neighbors. BOP ain't ready, but I'm ready. Wake up the neighbors. Get that clock cracking
up. Flavor
Flav.
Good
Swag.
morning,
What's
Vietnam.
What's going down?
What's
J Camp's in the building, man. All red suit. Woo.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
we see
I
you out
about
there.
That suit wooing.
All right, red light district.
Hey, we got love
all right.
everywhere, man. We love everywhere, man.
I'm
Hey,
just shouting out big. That's all I'm
shout
doing.
out. Hey, shout out to
what I'm
There
saying?
you go. There you
J
go.
Camp's in the building, man. How you feeling though?
Man, feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling
about you
good,
people?
feeling great,
Mhm.
feeling
know what I'm
great,
saying?
feeling good. How are you?
How
There
are
you go.
you?
BOP, what's going down, man?
Hey man, just glad to be in the spot once again with y'all. Peace to LB the Podfather.
What's going on? We got to
Peace.
play
You
the
know what
music.
I'm saying?
Hold on,
With a
man.
little
Play that
pinky
music.
ring
Hold on,
swag.
hold on, hold
Oh,
on.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you got-
yeah.
Hold on, let me put the pinky.
Well, let me do this
Oh.
again. Readjust while you get the music together.
Stop.
I mean, I'm light skinned and ashy though today. Okay. Bebo though,
Take
man's in
your
the building.
Take your
J.
daddy's
Camp's in the
ring off,
building.
N-word.
Iceberg, how you feeling, man? How you
Hey,
feeling?
man, everything's good tonight, man. Hey, man, if you don't know, you rocking with the best fresh out, man. Every Wednesday, Saturday, we coming through.
That's right.
Man, heavy, man, 9:30 p.m. You know what's going down Eastern, man.
Yes,
Shout out to
yes.
everybody rocking with us. And we got to shout out, man, real talk. If it's your first time here, welcome back, R2 to the show.
Welcome back.
We
Welcome,
gotta shout
welcome.
out, man, our
Y'all family.
heavy supporters, man. Our supporters, man. Liz Lopez, Antoine, 1486, Madden, Texas Brown Sugar, Miss LB. They always showing love. Let me drop a bomb for them, man. They
Oh,
always
yeah.
showing love, man.
Yeah.
Of course, our day
Drop
ones,
the
but shout out to
Scuddy.
them, man, for supporting financially.
Drop the
You know what I'm
Scuddy.
saying?
Oh yeah,
Where that bread
yeah.
at? Where
Oh,
that
you
bread?
already know the bread's already on deck now. They
Yeah,
came
I'm
through with
Scuddy.
them ducats. You know what I'm saying? They came through
Scuddy.
for one
You gotta give
time.
it up,
You
man.
already
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
You already know. Iceberg, you good, man?
I'm good, man. Like I said, man,
Good.
it's so cold in the D, but we hold it down. Pause.
Man. Hey, for those who are here for the first time or coming back, like Iceberg said, welcome. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and go ahead and just like our fellow
Brian
supporters down
Larkins,
here.
What up?
You know what I'm saying? Cash
Miss
us
Lisa,
outside on
what
the
up?
Cash Up. Hit the
Yeah.
super chats
Hey,
and
man, Brian's in the
appreciate y'all.
building.
Brian
What's good,
Larkins,
man?
what up, Brian?
Prince
What's
is in the
happening?
building, man. What's going
Prince,
down, man? Prince, hold it
what
down, man.
up?
Drop the beats, man.
Mama,
What's
Yeah,
going
man,
down?
you
what's
already
good,
know.
Mom?
You already
Everybody put in
know.
the chat where y'all from too, man. Shout out where
Yeah,
y'all
let
from,
us
man.
know.
Hold
Let
it
us
down.
know.
What's up, man? What we doing the verse? Hey, man, come on, let's go, man.
Mr.
Big
Strickland.
Strickland's in the building,
on.
man.
What's good with
Lisa's
Mr.
in the
Strickland?
building.
Lisa
too.
Hicks, good evening.
Hicks, hold
Good
it
evening
down. I
to
see you with that
everybody out
jersey
there.
on.
Yeah.
All day. Oh, man.
All
All
day.
day in the kitchen. Palms itching. You know what I'm saying? What's good,
What's
man?
good?
Oh,
Hey.
Mama Bear's in the
Mama.
building. What's good?
What's up? What's
With
up?
the cakes out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Oh,
Good,
man,
man.
come on.
you
Day
already know
one
it's a
club.
fam.
Hip hop
Versus Jay.
Ours in the building, man. Day
He said
one club.
VCR, come on,
Jay-Z
man.
topic, man.
What's
You know I had to
good?
make it. Come on.
That's what
Day
hip hop
Warner
VCR
and
talking
he
about.
is
man.
a
Everybody, if y'all not,
officially
hey man, if
all
y'all not
day.
following Hip Hop
Fresh Out fifth
VCR,
member.
go follow him
Go
right
follow him,
now.
please.
All
Right
day.
now.
You
Come on,
definitely
man.
gotta
And
support
check
that
out his
brother.
Patreon too.
Shout out to you,
ASAP.
Claudio.
Hey
Shout
man.
out.
Madden's
no
in the
rock.
building. Come on, man.
All
Madden's
day
in the
salute,
building, man.
bruh.
All day salute, man.
Appreciate
AK,
you, man.
what's going down, man?
Appreciate you. Yeah.
Man, holding
Yeah,
it
we
down, man.
see y'all out
Everybody's in
here.
here early, man. Oh
Early.
man, Sri Lanka's in the building. Our guy, man.
Oh, man.
RJ's
Sri
in the
Lanka,
building.
Rasha J.
Come on, man.
Good.
Man,
All
yes.
all days.
yes.
Oh man, Carmen's in the building. Where is Carmen?
What
San
up?
Diego? She's
Where
there.
in the world
World
is
is
Carmen?
Carmen.
Shot with fresh out.
Oh man, hey, they out here, man. Shout out, man. Poe. Oh, man.
What's
Antoine's
up?
in
What's
the
up? What's
building.
up? What's up with you,
Man,
Antoine? What's up
Antoine's
with
going
y'all?
down. Man, of course, man.
Yeah.
Pyre's in here already, ready to talk some
Word.
Jay.
Power
ready to
came
go, man.
early
Shout out
with
to
it.
Power, man. Come on, man. We can't disrespect him. Gotta
Oh,
get
damn.
Power
it
came early with it.
early with it.
Yeah,
Cleveland's
yeah.
in the building, man.
Cleveland is
We
the
just missing
city
Miss
where
L.
he
Oh, hold
come
up.
from, so
Miss
run
LB's in here. We was
now.
waiting for
Miss
Miss LB. Missed you
LB.
last time.
Look,
Yeah,
looking good.
creeping on the
Cleveland
come
creeping
up.
on
We
the
see
come
you out
up.
here. We
Let's
see you.
go.
Looking
see
good
you.
in the thumbnail.
Yeah,
Got
hey, man, hold
Iceberg
on.
doing
Hey,
one of these. You got Iceberg doing one of these. You know what I'm
Right, we
saying?
We see you out here, Miss LB.
Yeah, man. Cleveland in the house,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We got
Cleveland
everybody in
is
here.
the city where I come
Atari
from,
plays
so
up in here,
run,
man.
run.
Holding it
Atari
down.
play. What's
I see you.
happening? Shout
What's
out.
That cosplay. I
What's
see you back
We
there, man.
see you. We see you
What's
too.
Okay. Hey, man.
happening?
Good
see
show
you.
tonight. We got the hey, man. It's fully packed in here. We got to talk about some real stuff, man. Great show. We got Jay-Z. We got AZ. We got a whole bunch of music. A lot of topics we're going to talk about. But first, we got to
Let's get
basically
into
clear
it.
things up, man. Shout out Miss LB.
Hey,
in the
we
building all
appreciate
day,
you,
man. We
Miss
got you on the
LB.
screen
Shout
tonight,
out to
man.
you
Come on.
all.
Absolutely.
Got you on the screen. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Miss LB,
Love.
for showing the love, man, always.
Oh, Cheapo Air.
Oh,
You're flying out
hold
for the
on. Yeah, my fault.
holidays.
Yeah.
You're
If
flying
you're
out
trying
for
to
the
go somewhere with your boo, cheapo air, that's how we get down.
Or
My
your
rap
piece.
verse, you know, we representing.
However you get down.
However you get down. And then
then
follow our Facebook page, man. 800,000. You know how we doing it. Shout out to DJ Scanless, My Rap Verse. Let's
all
go.
day.
All
Get
day.
it.
Oh,
Shout
my
out
God,
to you, bro.
Get it.
But we got to talk about something
something
first, man. Like our guy Ye's been wilding. We still love Ye, but he's wilding. Okay.
Wow.
If y'all still love Ye, man, like drop something in the comments. Y'all still loving Ye. But
or otherwise, let us know.
if you don't like him,
All right.
he said allegedly
Allegedly.
that Chris Paul smashed
Say that one
his
more time
wife.
now. Say that one more time now.
Chris
people in the back.
Paul smashed his wife, Kim K. Y'all believe in this or no? And then first of all, let's be clear. Kris Jenner made sure she went to TMZ and said that this is fake, that Kim did not get caught cheating with all-star point guard Chris Paul. And we agree because we have the proof that he did. We know who did cheat, though.
Tell him.
Let him know. Wait. Is this a Kofi moment?
Hold on. This is kind of a cool. Let me put the Kofi on,
Is
man.
the Kofi on,
724. We putting the Kofi on right now. Everybody put that Kofi on.
724.
It wasn't Chris. It was
Who was
Clip
it?
Paul. Clip Paul's the one who smashed. He smashed Kim. It wasn't him. So we're gonna debunk this right now. It was Clip Paul. State Farm Insurance. He was going in.
Go ahead and say it, J Camp. Go ahead and say it.
Stop it.
It was Clip Paul. It wasn't Chris. Yes, I hit it first. Oops. I mean, I'm the only one who smashed. Guys,
Hey, I put insurance on that.
on already.
Oh yeah.
Clip
We
Paul
get to
smash,
there
yo.
early sometimes, Antoine. We get to there early
man.
on. The
I
Kofi
agree. We
journey.
love Kanye, but bro, this dude's wild. Yeah, he been wilding, man. But
he
again,
is wilding. Yeah.
First of all, we love Ye, man, but we got to talk about him a couple times, you know, one more time this episode. But again, it wasn't Chris, it was Cliff. First of all, what y'all even think about the whole Ye stuff real quick before we go in?
I mean, like I always say, I can never say never, but Ye's been alleging a lot of things lately, and sometimes I think if you throw enough things against the wall, you throw enough mud against the wall and hope it sticks, it might just stick. But I mean, I don't know if I can shout out this one though, man.
Miss
I
LB
don't know
said,
if I can say CP3 was tapping that one, man. I mean,
yeah, that twin.
Again,
Shout out
I mean,
Nightmare.
Nightmare was good with
shout
you,
out to
bro.
Nightmare. I mean,
Yeah, the
potentially,
twin.
Yeah, that was that twin.
Like I
That was
said,
Cliff, though, smashing.
maybe, but he was also going on a tirade about Ray J, putting that up there. So it's like, come on, man. And like we know how Ye is when he gets in his feelings and he goes on them tirades. So I can't give this one credibility, man. I need the ironclad proof besides you just saying that my G. Stop it.
Let's be clear, man. Our guy Jeremy said this is the Kim K part. So
Now, I do believe she let Destro tap though.
Destro,
who be crying on CNN all the time.
Nothing.
You can't go to Walmart without getting hurt. Shout out to Destro, man. What's that dude's real name?
Oh gosh.
What's that dude's real
Van
name?
Jones.
Destro Jones.
Van Jones.
Yeah, Van
Destro.
Jones.
Power 600 saying Alfonso looking got her too. Many bodies with them chirps. Yeah, man.
Days.
Man said that
100%.
Kanye gone to me ever since he been a Kardashian. Facts.
He said that
Word
last
exactly.
show,
That's
too.
what he's been doing. Yeah, man. Like I said, Cliff hit it, man. You know, it wasn't Chris. Black men don't cheat. Gene said, then he said Drake smashed Chris. Man, hold up, man. Let me put the coup on for you too.
Yeah, well, Gene.
You getting it early, Beasley. We going Koofy early.
Yeah, Gene threw it on early.
Drake kind of confirmed it was true. Yeah. And shout out my guy MK
McKean.
over here.
Yeah,
yeah, he wore the Chris Paul jerseys. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
he sure
They
did.
were
Shout
rocking
out
the
to
Chris
you, man.
Paul jerseys, but again, I'm gonna never say never, man. It's just it's hard for me to go down that rabbit hole right now.
I hit it first.
Yeah, y'all boy
Yeah,
Ray J.
I mean,
Ray J
we know it's not all inclusive because, like I said, because Van Jones
Lisa saying he's right.
was in that too for a little bit.
Hip Hop VCR said at this point, we really should be listening. We really should be listening, knowing that he's got some mental issues. What do you think on that? Answer that. This whole situation. What Hip Hop VCR is saying, Bebo? What do you think?
I mean, clearly he has some challenges, you know, mentally that need to be addressed. Now, regarding what's true or what's not, you know, that could be a whole nother situation in particular, or particularly relating to, you know, CP3 and Ye's ex-wife, Kim K, smashing. Like J Camp said, we need that for sure proof. Like Ray J when he pulled up Kim K's mom's contracts from certain footage, you know what I'm saying? We need something like that. And that's not to take anything away from Ye's claim per se in that regard, but at the same time,
Paul, you know,
it's not. At the same time,
you just trying to hit.
Well, Kim K's reputation does precede itself, so
it does.
You know, that's the other side of it. But
CP3's all about giving. He's about dishing them assists. You know what I'm saying?
Giving an assistant and what?
Yeah,
what you talking about?
From the bag. I'm giving that assist from the bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, using mental health as an excuse. Miss LB, man, hold up, man. We gotta put the coup phone up for you too, man. You got the coup phone acting out. He's not to be held accountable. Put the coup phone Miss LB
all day.
I don't know. Like I said, man, I think, man, Kim is trying to keep her nose clean, man. And of course, Ye's trying to dish out dirt, man. And to me, both sides is not cool. But at the end of the day, man, like the kids are going to see this stuff, and that's the biggest thing I worry about.
We know
like,
Ye don't mind airing out text messages and all that type of stuff. He'll put all that out there.
You're not supposed to do that, man. But I get it, man. Prince is saying, we all have challenges. Don't make them haters relevant, yo. Facts. I agree.
100%. 100%.
He's saying that's that loose, that taco meat, man. That loose joint. You know what I'm saying?
Loose.
Man, representing. Carmen saying he's just looking for ways to stay in the media.
I do agree with that.
I agree with that, man. We got to keep.
He's a very much
out there.
Dog.
Hey man, Antoine coming through with the $5 holla. We
you already know. Antoine coming through.
He's saying, I believe Kanye believes there's a method to his madness. I agree 100%. Only he knows what he's trying to achieve at this point. Maybe it'll make sense one day. I think so too.
I hope, Antoine.
I hope. I hope.
Right.
Yeah.
Make it make sense for me, brother. Because man, I hope.
But long story short, he didn't hit. It was Cliff. But long story short, we praying for Ye. Hopefully things get better. But what he was saying on the Alex Jones situation was not cool. 100%.
That was
no.
I can't rock with that at all.
Nope.
No.
I mean,
we don't.
Even the biggest
Ye
fan, you can't. No. If you heard what he said on Alex Jones, you can't make lemonade out of that lemon that he dropped on there.
Even Alex was taken aback by some of the things that Ye was talking about. So it's like that just goes to show how extreme things were.
Ether and
Power, and now his partner and Antonio Brown, two throwing a shoe.
On a shoe, he's hit her in the ponytail with a shoe, bro.
Man,
come on,
talk about accuracy, man. AB might want to look at baseball,
man.
Come on,
The
man.
Rays
Shout out
is right
Prime,
down the
man.
street, AB, from where you at. The Rays-
Salavi, what's
Yeah,
happening?
he's in the building, man. Sad to see
Sad
people
to
says
see.
accusing Hitler comments about Nazi being great. Z coming in with throwing the heat bomb, man. Hey, swear, first of all, man, shout out to Mike D and Coop. We rock with them.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, brothers.
Do you always agree with what your brothers say? Of course not. But at the end of the day, like, this is why we have conversations, man. So to me, like I said, shout out Mike D and Coop, according to hip hop all day long. But again, you can't. That's a rough conversation. You know what I'm saying? To me, like, to me, I think if Kanye stuck to building and talk about building instead of what destroyed certain things, we rock with him all day, man. So I think we get a better flow if we're talking about building. So we want to build all day. So, but I see what you're saying, Z. I agree 100%. I agree.
I see what he's saying. Too.
I agree, man.
See what he's saying too.
Miss LB saying, to be fair, according to hip hop, was not excusing those comments. Facts. So, okay. I feel you. Thank you for that too, Miss LB.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying.
Appreciate that clarification.
Nightmare saying take it from what you can, take it in for the meat and spit out the bones. Facts. Yeah. Facts. Leaving already. Wow. Fro touches in the building.
First time I've ever seen
Alex Jones blush.
Appreciate you echoing your boy's statements in so many words. Yeah. First time A. Jones was up there, just kind of like baffled. Yeah. He was baffled about some of those things that was said by Ye.
If you can make Alex Jones blush, you got a different type of bar that you
you really do.
Mic. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, it's y'all be cracking them up with the X-Files theme. That's that Koofy music.
That's that Koofy, dog. We got to put that Koofy on. According to him, I didn't excuse it. They didn't speak on it, nor do I think they were tracking it.
Okay.
I feel you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, man,
put words in them brothers' mouths.
Yeah,
not at all. Not at all. Shout out.
We rock with Mike D and Cool, man.
Oh yeah, all day.
And their platform is serious, man. You gotta respect black men doing their thing, man. But the whole thing, this is why we have conversations, man. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, like I said, something gets lost in translation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mama Bear saying, he knew the time on Twitter was on borrowed time. He was just throwing out nonsense to get talked about.
Yeah,
I agree.
attention hog stuff.
Carmen basically said the same thing too.
Well, and this thing, I think somebody else does that same thing too, and we got to talk about him too. We got to talk about, man, this dude DJ Akademiks, man.
Somebody get him the E Honda one good time. he needs the E Honda.
Bro, we need you to come on the platform, bro. Because, like I said, don't get me wrong, man. We gotta salute. We gotta salute Akademiks for what he does, but sometimes what he does is not positive for the culture. In my opinion, this is why we need to have a conversation. Because I think he's a good dude, man. He come from good people, but obviously, when you're in this media circle, you do things to spark conversation or to get your name thrown in some rings, right?
Conjure up some likes, you know what I'm saying? The flame.
So
Stephen
he basically says on DJ Vlad's platform, which DJ Vlad sometimes capping as well, but salute to Vlad.
DJ FBI. Yeah, but salute to
Vlad. But he basically talked about that Drake is on the same lyrical level as Jay-Z. Now I gotta hear what hip hop VCR, because anytime we talk about Jay, hip hop VCR comes through. But and he's talking about double entendres, lyrics. But can we say that Drake is on any lyrical level when he has ghostwriters? I think our guy Gene said
the same thing. Yeah.
So what y'all thinking on this though?
I agree 100% with Gene. We've said many times on this show, if you have a loaner pen, you automatically get a ding. That's like showing up to the Lexus dealership with bad credit. And you know what I'm saying? You're trying to get that new boy. You're trying to get that new.
Yeah.
But they check your credit and you got a 580. They're like, yeah, get out of here. That's what Drake is. Man, you got a ghostwriting pen, bro. You got a loaner. Right. You don't get the credit for that. You know what I'm saying? And Hov be doing this thing off top of the dome too. I know we give Hov a hard time,
We do.
due to some things he's been doing, and he still ain't responded to Nas. That's a different conversation. But I'm definitely team Hov on this all day.
I'm team Hov on this.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even close. Like, to me, it's
Hov.
disrespectful. It's like
Very
very disrespectful. And that's not saying anything bad about Drake at all. Drake is talented. He wouldn't be where he is right now if he was not talented. But to be on the same level as Hov, stop the cap. Stop it.
Right.
Stop
I
it.
mean, like you said, J Camp or Iceberg, you can't. Nobody can talk about somebody being greater than a legend, an iconic legend, Mount Rushmore of hip hop legend, compared to a ghostwriter. That ain't gonna wash. Now, there, you do have other cats who are gonna go down as legends, like your Will Smiths and so forth, who's had that pen loaned to them. Yeah, but in this case, there are. I mean, we could just fly off the top of the head with like classic
Super
bars
bars.
from Jay-Z. What bars can you think of from Drake? On one hand,
Miss me when I'm gone.
Oh,
Something I can sing a Drake hook. I mean, basically. Thank you.
hey man, none. Hey man, come on, let's be clear, man. Drake is dope, no doubt. But Jay-Z level, stop the cap. And hold up. First of all, shout out to not Mr. Pro not in the building. He's always coming through showing love, man. But Antoine seeing someone cut his mic off.
Yeah, somebody cut off
Carmen
DJ
saying he's
mic.
tripping.
Yeah.
Touch is saying, what is he talking about? Nightmare's even saying, why are folks still rocking with Vlad? That's a good question.
Right.
Why are people
Real good
still,
question.
in your opinion, J. Kent, why are they still rocking with Vlad? You too, Bebo. What's the deal?
To me, it seems like cats who need an additional outlet. Like, it's usually people who's on like the downside of their career.
Yeah.
And they'll jump on there, or it's your classic Koofy cats, the 10-4 dudes who wants to clear their name for something. That's why people call him the Alphabet Boy. That's why they think he's straight feds. You know what I'm saying? He been trying to find Tupac's killer for how long now? Like, he be having whole shows dedicated to finding Tupac's killer and be interviewing cats that saying, "Hey, did you really kill Tupac?" type stuff. Like, that dude, man, it's like he takes the cat. Oh my god,
Drake's on Tevin Campbell's level as well.
I can't even finish
wow.
my thought on that. I can't finish my thought on that. But it seems like it's dudes who's really trying to get back out there or to promote something.
Yeah, it's like Jodeci.
You know,
like one member of Jodeci's on Vlad.
on Vlad,
Get your ass
trying to spill the tea. Like, get out of here, bro.
Hey, hold up, man. DJ Scandalous is in the building, man. Air horn him up.
DJ Scandalous. What's happening, man?
I give him an AK too.
Yes.
AK knows more about eating than
than actual music. Just saying.
Yeah, he knows more about tacos.
No, he knows more about eating than actual music. Come on, but I'm telling you, the Scandalous is he's
savage, man.
He's savage, though.
Low key savage.
Said, low key with savage. But I agree 100%, man. Like this, I don't know. Hip Hop Resource saying, y'all know, even today Jay's hit line for line when it comes to his lyrics.
Absolutely,
I'm discovering lines from Jay 20 years later. I agree 100%, man.
Yeah. Not even close.
What's Shaw's final kind of thoughts on just he's just saying this for Cap, basically?
Go ahead, Bebo.
This is Cap.
Oh, it's either he truly believes it, or he, like you said earlier this morning, Iceberg, he could be trolling just off of the past viral situation when he had claimed in so many words that that the old school didn't contribute, or I forgot how he said it at this point, because
he was basically trying to diss the old school cat.
Yeah, he was dissing the old school cats.
Yeah,
that Rent-A-Center pin from you're right, Nightmare. Yeah. Aaron's Inc., not the Aaron's Center.
So
He paying every week for it.
I need to take this back by tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Hey man, my mom asked for it back. You know, normally I wouldn't trip.
$50.99 a week for that pen.
For that one pen.
Yeah,
right.
Ink sold separately.
Right. Ink sold
What you thinking, Jay, on this, man? Is this just the cap just try to get some some likes?
Super cap, man. To me, this is like I need to get all the likes and just go viral. You know what I mean? Academics.
Call me on my cell phone. Do something for me. 21. Get your butt cheeks out of here.
Right. It is a call me on my cell phone. Like, yeah, I mean, he's Drake is killing TikTok rap right now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm too sexy for my, all that crazy.
Stop the cap. And don't get me wrong, Jake's got talent, man. Salute him. But again, I understand.
Salute him.
We get it. He's watering stuff down, man, to reach a bigger audience. But to me, this is why we don't want not the Milli.
Drake is the Milli Vanilli of hip hop, Carmen.
Hold on, man.
Wow.
Man. She just pooped all over him.
That's a diarrhea poopage.
Yeah, that rainbow.
I
don't know no Spanish, but shout out to
Escrito.
What's happening? But I know
Brazil. All right. Thumbs up to Brazil.
Brazil's Portuguese, right?
Yeah, shout out. I'm young on that, but shout out to you, man.
Yeah, I don't want to say they speak Spanish because they really.
Mama. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But long story short, I agree with Madden's clout chasing statement to gain traction, man. That's all pretty much boils down.
Plus, Madden ethered him too with that Craig David, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, nah, get out of here. Y'all going a little too far on Drake now. He's legend. No, let's be clear. You're right. You're right. 100%.
We showing Drake. I mean, look.
Yeah.
We hold Drake to a different standard on this show.
Right. He's a legend,
Drake.
But he's not Mount Rushmore legend.
Yeah. Nah, like he's not Mount Rushmore legend, but Dre's definitely nice. Like we ain't saying that.
Yeah, no disrespect. Real talk.
Right.
Yeah. There's Drake.
It's more about DJ Akademiks trying to put him on that level.
Exactly. This is more of a slap to Akademiks and not Drake.
So right. Absolutely.
Like that, but good call out though, McKing.
And shout out to you, McKing Khalifa.
Yeah. Salute.
Shout out
to everybody watching on Facebook, man.
Yeah.
My short poetry tree, coca leaf in my past came through the bushes smelling like roses. I need a trophy just for that. Jay-Z, Marcy made me 440.
Marcy me, yeah.
I agree, man. Like I said, man, there's bars you can still get on Jay because Jay does so much double entendres. I get it. I remember Jay from the Grassy High.
Yeah.
I don't see the hype around him. No, let's be clear, man. Drake is top notch, man. Like there's no.
Yeah, he does his thing.
He does his thing. Yeah. But again, it's more about Akademiks trying to cape for him more than. We knocking Drake's skills.
I mean, it's disrespectful to both, really.
Yeah, big cap.
It is
to do that.
It is.
Well, we got
major cap. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, we got to talk about another capper real quick. We got to talk about a old capper. We talked about a young capper with Akademiks. Sorry, Scandalous. You're a real DJ. AK's not. We got to talk about an old capper. Benzino. The old source capper, man, try to go against Eminem and got ethered, man. Got that Panthro face. Shout out to Benzino, though. You know what I'm saying? He got that Mumron face.
Oh gosh, ever living source of evil.
Right, got them daddy dollar issues too.
Yeah, man. But
daddy daughter issues.
He does.
He does, man. He got going on them shows.
Yeah.
But he was capping earlier this week by saying that Lil Baby. Shout out Lil Baby.
Peace to Lil Baby.
DJ Scanlon's favorite rapper and beat picker. He basically saying that he's this generation's Tupac. This generation's Tupac.
Stop.
Why are these guys doing this? Like, to me,
that's a good question.
You got people targeting Lil Baby now. When Lil Baby ain't said that, he ain't came out and said, I'm the Tupac of this generation. You got these dudes, going in these interviews and capping. Yeah. And now we got to go in and it's going to sound like we
hating on
Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Right. And we really not. So I definitely want to clear the air there first. But this is some foolishness. It's what this is.
It is.
Stop trying to say somebody is the Tupac or the Biggie or they Jen.
Yeah,
You
that
just
needs to
gotta
stop.
Just stop comparing to cats like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Lil
right.
Baby is Lil Baby. Let him be
Right.
Lil Baby. Let him be
Mhm.
successful on his own.
Oh,
Why try to put that type of ceiling over Lil Baby though that he can't reach? Like that's just
Nightmare's going in the chats.
he's going
He's
in.
going in. He's going
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Shout out
If y'all
Nightmare.
on YouTube, go ahead and check that out for the one
Yeah.
time. These
Mhm.
these folks are
he's going in.
they're cooking. Yeah, but I
This
think
culture
you're
throw
right,
around the word legend too loosely. Drake a legend. To his culture. That's like me
he
saying
is.
like
Yeah.
MJ's a legend, but somebody says Kobe's not because they grew up watching Kobe or LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, we get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I
Right.
mean, I'm not mad at somebody saying that Drake is a legend. Even if somebody want to say Lil Baby's a legend, I mean that's not my gen, so I can't even like really speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Oh
without
yeah,
sounding too get off my line. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Stanley from Friday.
Exactly.
Hey, Hip Hop VCR, what was the sneak diss on J Electronica's joint?
Let us know.
Yeah, let's not.
Let
Because I know
us
you be in the
know.
bars heavy, man. But
But what you think on that though, Bebo? Like, what's
Yeah.
your thoughts on Benzino
facts, Brian.
just being stupid?
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah, and yes, like Iceberg said, facts, Brian. Nobody will ever be Tupac or
Nobody.
any
No,
Mount
nobody,
Rushmore
man.
legend
Like,
or people who
let's
aren't
stop
legends.
that. Let's stop
They're just
that.
going to be who they are. You know, the
Facts.
man or woman in the mirror. J Camp. Sometimes most individuals from the older generation, not all, but some or most, they'll say or do things that can be just as bad, if not worse, than generations after them. And in this case, you know, Benzino's fitting the mold regarding calling Lil Baby the modern day Tupac or whatever. It's
This
look,
generation.
the thing is, look, Lil Baby, he's doing his thing. Like we said, shout out to Lil
Redneck.
Baby. You know what I'm saying? He's an extremely trendy artist of today's generation, but nowhere near as impactful or influential as Mr. Hit 'Em Up, Mr. Dear Mama, Mr.
on,
You know, the list goes on and on. Mama. Yeah. Now here and to help clarify, Lil Baby is wildly popular,
Facts.
whereas Tupac is wildly iconic.
Iconic.
As
Say that again. Say that again.
I said, Lil Baby is wildly popular, whereas Tupac is wildly iconic as one of the Mount Rushmores of hip hop, hip hop history. I mean, end of story there.
Also, the difference between Hove and
It
Drake.
is exactly.
You can be super popular. You get the iconic label over time. Like to me, Drake ain't been rapping long enough to be iconic. Like you ain't been holding the mic long enough to be in that iconic stratosphere. Yeah, you're wildly popular. You're wildly successful. Stop it with
Locksmith, wow.
Jeremy in there with the third leg was good, man.
What's good, bro?
Oh man,
Oh,
shout
man.
out, man.
But
Yeah, we just had to
can't-
let off some Kim K farts earlier, man, for you. Man.
Yeah. Again, I agree. These dudes for their generation are certainly legends in these kids' minds, and I have no issues with them saying that because
Dang.
they got their legends. But damn, Brian.
Yeah, I got hold on. I got. He said he's a watered down BG.
Wow.
I will now. BG's as a South legend. I will
South legend,
I'll
yeah.
say that.
Oh,
all
BG
day.
does his- he did his thing.
Salute to BG,
Yeah.
the original hot boy.
Yeah, shout out to
the
BG.
original hot boy.
Come home soon, man. Come home
man,
soon,
yeah,
BG.
yeah. Everybody ready for you to come home. They over here lying on the chat saying you're already back.
Boy,
you know what I'm
boy.
Right.
Just a few months ago, wasn't people saying NBA Youngboy was
They
new
was.
pot? Come on, man.
Yeah, and I think didn't we cover that too?
we
Yeah.
did.
I
And
we
remember they
covered
was
that.
also saying
They
about
want to
Kodak
replace
Black.
Pac so bad, but you can't do that.
You
They
can't
said it about
yeah, you
Boozy.
can't.
They said it about Kodak Black. We can go down the list. They said it was this X, Y, and Z generations Tupac. They done said it about a bunch of cats.
Yeah.
Look, they're trying to just a lot of these folks are just trying to say, okay, you guys, y'all did y'all thing, but y'all are done with. Now it's our wave. Y'all had y'all shot, and it's like that's not how it works in hip
The whole
hop.
irrelevant talk.
Yeah, the
That's
whole irrelevant talk. That's
Yeah.
not how it works. It's yeah. So shout out Nightmare, but you know, to try to steer the narrative in the direction that you want to go because you're just trying to, you know, scoot whoever else out the way. It's not going to work because those who have placed the stamp is that they're forever embedded in this culture we call hip hop.
Yeah, facts. I think what man said was 4 or 5 years don't make you a legend.
True.
Let's
True.
be
No,
clear.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you
True.
ain't.
Let's be clear.
You ain't
Let
held the
that
mic
music
long enough.
let that music like cook for a little bit.
Plus, you got too many people in the studio with you, like holding a pen for you.
Right.
You know, they're giving you too many ideas. You don't even control all of your all of your art. So I
Right.
can't call you legendary.
My guy, man, RJ saying that's kind of Benzino talk. Don't take it serious. I mean, like the facts, man. I agree.
Fact.
Lisa saying Tupac's a legend, man.
Ah,
Exactly. There's
100%.
legend. There's different levels to it, and Pac
It
is on a
is.
whole different situation, man. Let's
Yeah.
be clear. Bet that. Hey, man. Oh God.
Locksmith, he wilding, man.
Brian
wildin',
saying
man.
Drake hasn't talked about black issues to even be in the conversation. I kind of go,
Man, he went bubblegum.
say he bubble gum. You make songs that change the world or spark the thought. Yeah, and that's what Pac did, man. So my thing is, what is any artist right now doing on Pac's level to make music that talks about actual change, not riding around and doing donuts in your car and talking about how much jewelry you have, like that. The music, you may have an impact, but the music is not on that level. Let's stop the cap, man.
Yeah.
Hip Hop VCR saying this is the Jay-Z Magna Carta era.
Wow.
BG Checkmate, yeah, still go hard, man. Fact.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Fact. Yeah.
BG,
Yeah. Shout
legend,
out again
man.
to BG,
I'm
man.
sorry, I gotta get BG that legendary.
Yeah, it's legendary.
In the South, BG is a freaking legend,
man.
The fact that we still comparing these two new cats to Tupac is an honor. It's good to know we haven't forgotten facts. I agree.
That's right.
You know what
That's
I'm
right.
They're still trying to
That's right.
replace
Hip
the
Hop
cat.
VCR.
It's keeping Pac's name.
Yeah, keep Pac's name out there, keeping music out
That's
there. And like I
right.
said, that Drake said that's the speaking of bubblegum, Drake said that's his number one artist that he streams. So
there you have it.
You know what I'm saying?
There you have it.
I think people wish they had the impact that Pac had, because even before social media, he was still holding down 4 million people, man. As far as anything he said, it touched the waves, man.
It did.
Without the social media, he was crazy with it.
Right.
So, Antoine saying they don't. I wish they would. I agree. But again, shout out to Lil Baby. Shout out to Benzino. But let's be clear, man. When you talk about legends and iconic status, man, that's what Bebo said, man. Stop the cap with it, you know.
All to the day.
We got to talk about a real legend in the rap game, man. We got to talk about our guy, Chuck D, basically talking about, and I didn't even change the bars, man. My fault. I'm over here clowning. Chuck D was basically talking about that with what's going on with Kanye and talking about other cultures, and they're saying that's anti-Semitic. What's up with all the N-word talk on Twitter? And that needs to be banned too. So he put out a tweet to Elon Musk, was like, yo, we need to ban permanently in all formats the N-word. What's your thoughts on that real quick? And do you agree with the legendary Chuck D?
I'm gonna have to push back on Chuck D on that one. Because to me, the N-word starts at home. It starts in the streets. If you want to have an impact on that, you need to talk to these families. You know, we got to be out of here like schooling people on what the N-word is really about and what it means. Like wiping it from Twitter does nothing. I mean, it really don't. I mean, that's just you just putting a Band-Aid on it and you just attacking Twitter just to attack Twitter. Then you're gonna have everybody else, you know, going for your neck. And next thing you know, every single word is going to be removed from it. But salute to Chuck D, though. I mean, again, like the chat is saying, true icon. You know what I'm saying? I just don't agree with him on this particular subject. But Chuck D is still that.
Let me ask you this question, J Camp.
Yep.
Would you agree that in some or most cases, social media is raising a lot of children and families?
No, I mean,
youth
absolutely.
and the families. So
absolutely, but you hear it as well, like in schools, at your you know, your local rec centers. I mean, it to me, it's through the community. I just feel personally that's where you start in a community versus
I agree.
Wipe
I
it from
agree.
social media. But I'm not saying that Chuck D is wrong in his line of thinking. Yes, it does need to be removed from social media too. But I just feel like this is more of a home situation versus a digital situation.
And I also see what Touch is saying, that people will just come up with creative ways to spell it. You're never going to kill the word.
That's true too.
Didn't they say this on Nas's record? Like you can't have a funeral for the N word, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right. I see. I kind of see what Chuck is getting at, and to some degree,
I agree too,
man. Because
I agree. I mean,
he's trying to affect some kind of change,
but we can't.
No, but overall, I think you're right, J Camp. It does start at home with interpersonal, those interpersonal relations, and actually raising, bringing up the family and the children in the way that they should go. So, it starts there. At the same time, I see with the whole anti-S word, maybe he's thinking, well, if that situation caused Ye to get his Twitter suspended, then why not apply that to everything, to everything else that apply, other issues that pertain to us. So I'm just saying, I understand, but I think at the end of the day, J Camp, you're right. I get it just on a holistic.
Doesn't this Bebo go to the same situation that LeBron was saying, that why would you ask me about the Kyrie situation but not the Jerry Jones situation?
It does. Yeah, it does go to that now.
Same type of situation. Yeah.
Now LeBron has been flip-flopping on some of those social issues.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course. But on that, to answer your question, Iceberg, yes, it does go to that.
I'm going with Mr. Pro 9.
The scale's not balanced, is what's happening. Yeah,
I'm going with what Mr. Pro 9 is saying. He's saying it's not a real fix, and it's too hard to kind of go off of that, man. He's saying it's too hard to find out who can and cannot say it online. It's so easy just to ban it.
Right.
Not a real fix, but it's better than nothing.
Right.
I mean, it's a hard press, man. You know what I'm saying? I agree with what Jammer's saying too. It starts in the house, man.
It does.
And then of course, like what you're saying, Bebo, too. The house now is included. Social media is included in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
exactly. The kids are getting tablets before they even get pacifiers. So,
but we can at least educate on home, because if you just remove it from Twitter,
Locksmith is saying it's taking over the families, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about social media.
Sadly,
I mean, you got grandmothers, great grandmothers saying it, you know what I'm saying? So you can take it away from social media, but if Granny's still cooking, you know what I'm saying, pulling them ribs out, and she's still using that N-word.
Yeah, some kids don't even know what their real name is. Their name was N-word since they was 5.
Exactly.
Man, that's
Nightmare saying he stopped using his rhymes years ago.
That's true, he did.
You know what I'm saying? All entertainers are stars. Yeah, shout out Keisha. Have a major impact on society, and not too many use that influence. Unfortunately, knowledge really is power, and I think if you got knowledge, man, you slowly take that out anyway. You know what I'm saying? But again, shout out Miss LB. That Project Roach.
Yeah, that joint on that Untitled album. Yeah,
on the Untitled, which was supposed to be called the N-word.
It was.
Yeah, remember they wouldn't let him say it. Yeah,
until Congress interfered and said, "Oh boy, we can't have that. We can't have that N-word." I mean, no. Right.
You guys should come and learn from your roots. The bullet and knives can't do shit. The African culture is deep. It's about time for us to come together and conquer. Shout out to Prince, man. With the bars.
There you go.
Prince. Yes, all day, man. I think to me, and this is why we kind of get on this platform. This is what this platform is built off of is about knowledge and truth. And sometimes we got to look in the mirror with those things, because some of the stuff that we love is not always good for us, man, or our kids. And I think that's where Ye come into play. People would say, hey, man, why'd you have kids with Kim? And I think he looked at Kim a certain way. But when he had his daughter, that's when Ye started changing. And so, again, though, you got to start looking at the future, man. And Prince is right, man. It starts with that knowledge, man, and understanding your roots, man, and where you're coming 100%. From and where we want to go. So Touch is also saying, don't get me wrong, in a perfect world, it doesn't exist on that platform.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And Hip Hop VCR saying Twitter and other platforms also give other cultures comfort in using it.
100% Hip Hop VCR.
Yep.
Can't deny that.
You can't. You can't.
I think that's the issue. Maybe Chuck is talking about is one thing if somebody says something. It's another thing when you give comfort in making it like normal.
Right.
And I think that's where, like, you know, the Jewish community has a line that they don't like to cross when you're saying something, and even if we don't agree with it or not, you're trying to make it a normal thing, and we haven't had a conversation. So, and other people can take that as we don't care. Hey, we do care when you're saying those things. You know what I'm saying? Even if there's truth behind.
I mean, again, I think we all get where Chuck D is coming from. He's coming from the heart with this one. I know he wants like real change with that because he don't use the word, you know. So completely.
Lockman said we need to bring that belt back.
Yeah.
Well, shit, the kid's gonna call 911 on you now. You know what I'm saying? Funny thing is N-word is used in Sri Lanka. Rappers the U.S. Elon should ban Sri Lanka from Twitter. Now you read it. Let me delete it. In fact, he said
that like that message by the chief from Inspector Gadget. This was exploding.
Let me throw that bomb away.
And it goes right to the chief. Chief Quimby.
Antoine saying banning is not the fix. Free speech and all. It's personal responsibility. This is what Jay Camp's saying. It's personal responsibility and
accountability, man.
Facts, man.
But I think what Chuck D was talking about wasn't just the N-word with the A at the end. He's talking about all forms of the N-word. He was talking about the ER and all that, you know, when you guys look at the article. So and that calls for a conversation, you know.
Feliciano.
But
yeah, hey man, I got Felix is in the building, man. Gotta give you the salute.
Feliciano.
The Frozen, man. I see, man. You got the swaggy name. He's saying wise word from you guys. Charity begins at home, and we agree 100%, man.
There
we love your profile pic too, man. You swaggy on there, man.
And shout out to Fonte too, who had that Charity Starts at Home album where he talked about a lot of these subjects we talking about right now.
Right.
Hey man, shout out to our guy Shamario, Mr. Do-Rag. You know what I'm saying? He got that crispiest do-rag on the internet, man. Was goody. He's in the building tonight, man, going hard with his paws. Yes. That fried chicken was serious too, man. Yeah, I agree on that Nas record. That Project Roach and that fried chicken.
Yep.
A lot of bars, man. Like again, people sleeping on Nas bars, man.
And
Keisha saying never ignorant, getting goals accomplished is one thing. Facts.
That's one thing. Facts.
Brian is saying Nas Untitled was a Pimp the Butterfly before the Pimp the Butterfly. Nas be so ahead of his time. We got to give you the
bomb, man. Give the salute.
Brian's coming in, man.
Man, he was educating me on that Sly Fox. I mean, I was in my younger days, so I needed that Untitled album.
Nah, Power. They got to get rid of it because woke content is getting
racial
to hell. Disney and Co was losing money.
That's Koofy talk right there.
Man, Scanlon's coming in with the cool. And the gunshot. Again, man, like I said, we just want to talk about that real quick, man. But like I said, man, I think it starts with us, man.
Great topic, though.
But great topic, man. And again, this is why we have the illest chat, man, because we hold everybody accountable. Yeah. But we still salute everybody's thoughts, man. And
I agree with Jay Camp and I agree with Chuck D. You know, when we start operating in the fashion of individuals with leverage and power, then that's when we start getting some things accomplished for our people. So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good evening.
Salute,
Mr. Macy. Yeah.
Salute, man, all the way, man. We see you over there on Facebook, man, holding it down, man. Everybody in our Facebook family, man, we holding it down tonight. Yeah. But we want to talk about some new music tonight, man. Like, there's always some dope music. And a lot of times, man, let's be clear. This is what we built the platform on, is real hip-hop. You know, we reached out. We met so many dope people from hip-hop VCR, the Scanless, to all these cats, man, that we know. This is the only platform. If you're a hip-hop fan, you gotta rock with us because we the only platform who talks about real albums, real artists that are not being pushed by record labels or mainstream. So if you're not rocking with us, you got to question if you're really a hip hop fan, because we're the only people who give you these albums, these topics, these bars, the books of the week, the bars of the week. You gotta rock with Fresh Out because there's no other people. Joe Budden is talking about goofy cats, man. He ain't talking about no music no more. Akademiks is trying to basically clout chase. There's other platforms that really don't go hard in the paint. They just do trending topics. We talk about the music, the artists, and this is why you come here to get your playlist right. You know what I'm saying? So let's be clear, man, before we go in tonight. And we got to give a shout out to our guy, Joe Clair, Joe Cleasy, former Rap City, man, original host, man.
And his show
is a GOAT at the game. He's got a EP that you guys have to check out, man, called New Music for Old N-Word, which is funny. We just talked about the N-word.
We just got that time.
We just talked about the N-word. But shout out to Joe Cleasy for dropping this album. He produced all the tracks on there. He wants you to know that. Because every time I talk about it, he's like, hey, you know I made that beat too. But shout out to Joe Clair. This dude has like literally one of the dopest like EPs that have been self-made.
This EP.
Really that is dope. It's on SoundCloud. Look it up. Cleasy, New Music for Old N-Words.
A dope contemporary.
What y'all think about this record? Just giving him some love real quick and an honorable mention tonight.
Man, I mean, it's a dope contemporary, man. And Cleasy's talking about real issues too. So when you actually listen to the album and you stream it, you'll hear he's talking about like family dynamic issues. Exactly what we was talking about before. Cleasy's giving you all that because he can now speak from a different lens. He's got a family now. He's older. You know, older is in wisdom. So he can speak to a lot of different subjects, and he's touching on those, man. So salute to Joe Cleasy. He's the reason why we doing what we doing right now. He gave us, when you talk about kids from the Midwest, the West Coast, down south, he gave us music. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who gave us an open door into some of our favorite artists. Without Joe Clair, we wouldn't be rocking with half the cast we rocking with now.
That's right.
Salute to Joe Cleasy. Definitely stream his music though, because it's dope.
And like Miss LB saying, like, check out our interview with him, man. We interviewed him this summer.
Yep.
He talked about this project on our podcast. Hey, man, go check out this project with Bebo P, man. What is your thoughts just on this EP, man? And just Joe Clair spitting the bars and on the drum machine.
Man, I mean, for Cleasy or anybody to operate from not only an artistic level, but from the level of a producer and do it well, it just goes to show the talent of that individual or group. And I'll set it off with the Cleasy's nice single and video for the EP, in which the song is titled Gone. Go ahead and check out that video on his YouTube channel, Joe Clair, on YouTube, if you haven't seen that yet, because it's refreshing to hear how his first verse dispels the straight black man is dangerous and needs therapy narrative in mass, since that's not the case. Second verse talking about highlighting black women doing their second verse talks about black women doing their thing as opposed to living out the B word and narrative. And, he ends off that single summarizing the atrocities against blacks from then to present day. That intro joint, check that out too. I mean, check it all out, but him spitting bars, all 3+ minutes, even with the line where he's saying, I've been getting mine 669, sipping wine, enlightened to inclined to intertwine these written rhymes with hidden lines that little minds legitimize. They've been lobotomized 1,000,000 times. Come on, man.
Going, bro.
Wordplay. He was going out. I have to say, and I think if I were to be forced to choose a favorite, it'd be that Pass Away, where he's encouraging.
Pass Away is crazy.
Yeah.
And the beat's crazy too.
Yeah. Where he's talking to a mother,
dad, and a mother.
To a mother, her son, or her daughter, on each verse, just encouraging them to, there's going to be a challenging journey, but it's it's going to be all right, and he's all
epitomizes what a great OG does. Like, it epitomizes what the community needs. We need somebody who's grown, dropping jewels on kids, and that's exactly what Joe was doing on that track. Dropping gems on the boy and the girl who was facing different issues.
Right. Oh yeah,
I mean, it's a powerful track. It really is.
Oh yeah, it is.
And Miss LB, that's on SoundCloud, but I put the link in there for everybody, man, to check it out, man. So
that American Pimp, real quick, that American Pimp, Cleasy's flipping it on the fast rap. He sounded a little bit like Cold Hard from Crucial Conflict a little bit at times. He did. Yep. But on that one, that's where
shout out to Crucial Conflict.
Shout out to them, man.
All day.
That track talks about how he raps about how this country suppresses our lives lower than where it really could or should be, and often from our own choices of what this place or this country of the U.S. presents to us. And Unicorn ends off with Joe straight snapping over what sounds like it could be an Ali Shaheed Muhammad / Q-Tip sounding production to it, just going straight in with a dope hook. But serious, it's boom bap is serious. But I'll let y'all take it from there.
No, long story short, man, Cleasy just is a talented dude, man. And it just the talent just oozes out of him, Paul.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the great dude, he's on Facebook and YouTube every weekday morning, 9 o'clock. Crazy.
Check out his
I
show.
always see Mama Bear on there. Mama is always on there. Shout out to Mama Bear. And
Hey,
again, just
man.
support the dude. The music's dope.
Dude, after
Like I
seeing
said,
this legend,
definitely follow him on IG, man, all day long.
absolutely follow Joe Cleasy, man. After seeing him by way
Shout
of
out
Rap
Joe Clair.
City, I mean, just from then to hearing this EP, he's still very talented. He's an awesome comedian as well. People say that hip hop is now a young person's sport, and so to speak, and they're not wrong. But it's just that there's more to the art form than what today's musically talented youth is releasing. And Joe Cleasy definitely proves that to be true.
Gracefully.
Yes. So it's not just
gracefully.
Right. So it's not just a young person's game musically, but it's for hip hop is for whoever can deliver it
And let's
the
be
right
clear,
way.
hip-hop-
And Joe proves that.
And hip hop turned 50 next year. So
Yes,
again,
2023.
the fans are aging with the music. So you have to have adult contemporary hip hop. It
Yeah,
can't just be in the club and doing Percocets. Let's stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? We got to have adult contemporary music, and we've been seeing it this year, man. We're gonna be talking about some more people tonight about that. So, but also the next dude we talking about that is doing the same thing, which is our guy Spliff Star, aka Mr. Lewis. Can we say first of all, let's salute this dude, man, all day. Salute the Spliff Star.
Hold on. Since he changed it to Mr. Lewis, I got to get this out. You know what I'm saying? I got to get a little distinguished.
And the money.
Hold on here. I got to do a ninja vanish here.
Nah, come on, man.
Real quick.
So, long story short, man,
just to kind of get it right for Spliff, like
Spliff Star just dropped
right
a new
there.
record, man. Come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. Pull out the.
This is for Mr. Lewis. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Come on, you know.
And pull out the money.
And you said the money too. Hold on, the money and the ring. You know what I'm saying? We got to get Mr. Lewis style on him for the real quick one time. You know, you got sometimes you just got to do it for the occasion.
Hey man, salute to Mr. Lewis, man. He just dropped a new single called Live Life, which is that sample of was that Barry
I can't think of the name of the sample right now.
I've got a sample. You'll never find blown, a hairline like mine. Shout out to them though, man. Like long story short, man, this Spliff Star record is dope, man. I love it, man. What y'all think about it though? It's got Smooth on that joint, produced by Brooklyn Plug, man. What y'all thoughts on that though?
Man, just again, we're talking about positive music again. We just got done talking about Joe Clair. We're talking about the OGs who's dropping this positive music. It's a feel good song. I mean, when you hear the hook, just live your life. I mean, it just make you feel good, man. It makes you kind of forget about all the foolishness that's going on.
Make me want to tilt the hat real quick for the one time, slightly.
Salute,
there you go.
Salute Antoine on that.
Yeah, salute Antoine.
Man, I used to record
that's around home too.
Rap City and all that on VHS. I had a million VHS tapes recording over my pops Lakers games and stuff. Man, I mean, like, man, who are these MFers, man?
Public enemy.
Damn name. That live life is dope, man.
Oh, it's fresh.
I think this is gonna be the New Year's anthem, man. When you got the champagne popping, man. You know, you celebrate the New Year. I think it'll be the new anthem, real talk, man. What'd you say?
Two-step to this.
Oh, it's definitely a two-step.
Oh, and shout out Madden on that $2 holla. Hip hop ain't got
you
age limit.
It's
KRS got 25 albums, man. Come on,
man. And E40 got about 40 albums.
Let me give man that
you do about that.
Yeah. What would you think of Bebo on that Mr. Lewis?
Just when Bebop was wondering if or when Spliff Star was gonna drop any new solo music again, he essentially reinvents himself via alias change for this Live Life song and single, and you know, for the upcoming album. Shout out to Mr. Lewis again.
You'll never find RP Lewis.
No, but it's definitely that grown swag joint. Smooth, but in addition to that, what helps to balance it is Smooth Blast hook contribution to give it that slight new school like accent, so to speak, or on the hook. But you know, Spliff Star, aka Mr. Lewis, man, he's draped out in that plaid white and black suit when his partner in rhyme Busta Rhymes, you know, in the sparkly red one. Just, you know, everybody just it's just a fun joint, just having fun in the spot in the club.
It's a fun record, man.
And, you know, speaking of Bus a Bus,
good, man.
Yeah, it does. And it's just a good feeling joint. It's good to see people just, you know, having a good time. It was dope to see Ice-T and Coco, you know, draped up, as well as Remy Ma and Papoose, you know, both coupled up and all snazzied up. You already know. But let's just hope that this upcoming album from Mr. Lewis is going to be the East Coast version of Big Boy's The Big Sleepover from December of 2021. Let's hope that's the case.
Hopefully. I mean, we done seen Diamond D drop. I mean, all kinds of
a lot of vets going in.
Who's bringing the pain?
I'm gonna tell you what, this video and first single reminded me of Mr. Cheeks when he dropped Lights Camera Action.
Lights Camera Action. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
Man,
that was still a banger.
Yeah. Carmen saying better than what Bus is just. Come on, Carmen, you better stop. Stop all the cap, man. Shout out the Bus. Shout out the Buster.
Shout out the Buster and shout out
the Buster, man. But Carmen,
it's growing on me though, Carmen. I'll say that.
Shout out the Bus, man. I don't think that was the best project he put out, but
it wasn't. It's growing on me though.
But I think the album that he's going to drop next year is going to be crazy. But I agree with you, Carmen.
Yeah.
But again, shout out to Spliff, because let's be clear, Spliff Star has played his position since day one. You can say he's the best. He's the best duo cat in hip hop history.
Probably next to Flavor Flav on the hype man stuff.
Or Vinnie from Naughty by Nature.
Vinnie true. Get bars though. Vinnie will get the bars.
Vinnie does have bars. Like Spliff. Like Spliff. Vinnie's got bars too.
But I think
he got bars. Shout out to Vinnie, man.
Vinnie was a great hype man too. Though,
he was. And like you said, he had bars. And you know, it's a nice to hear a dope, positive, grown man, contemporary, joint talking about the independent music grind, having a model from the runway on deck. You know, he talked about Busta Rhymes showing Mr. Lewis the path towards success and then just running with it and just really leveling up overall, doing things in life that only most people can dream of. So peace to Paper Rock Entertainment, the conglomerate, and Benny Boom with Mr. Lewis himself for directing that video.
Hey, Keisha wants you to sing an Al Green with the hat on real quick.
I ain't got no Al Green. You're gonna have to drop low.
Since we've been together.
Iceberg.
Right. In fact, on that, let me do another ninja vanish here. Let me get back to
right. Definitely get fought on Iceberg.
Right.
Oh my God! Shout out to Keisha though, man. Misty killed the remix at Like Camera Action. Yeah, she did though. Shout out, man. Tresh wrote some of Vinnie's bars though. Okay, I see you.
Hey,
Spliff was always one of the best in Flipmode.
He was. Yeah, he is.
Worldwide, 1998.
Right.
But before we go back in on some albums, man, we gotta shout out, man, our guy, man. Just always holding it down, man. Our dude, Babyface Ray.
Babyface Ray. Shout out.
Let's be clear, Babyface just dropped a new album, that Mob joint. He got the little pinky joint on, you know what I'm saying? All day long. Okay. Let's be clear, man. Detroit represented all day long. Shout out to LB the Podfather. That's his area right here. It's so cold in the deep. Pause. Babyface Ray, Mob. The record is Mopar music. You can take your Challenger and put it in the middle of the parking lot over at Kroger's. Spin it out real quick to some of this joint. This is his second album this year. 18 tracks. Wave Gang in the building. You know how we do, man. Shout out to him, man. The Mob joint. What y'all think about Babyface Ray, though, real quick before we go back in?
No, you basically said it. I mean, the production. They killed the production on there. Just got a real good groove. I mean, if you into if you into that 130 to 145 BPM range and you just like the, you know what I'm saying, get your vibe on that, the Babyface Ray got it for you. Right. If you want to,
amen. Yeah. This thing, everybody, sometimes you got a hood chick, right? You know what I'm saying? You might have a hood chick in the whip. She can't listen to Spliff Star. You got to put on that Babyface Ray.
Man, sometimes you got people at the crib, you might be playing some dominoes, some cards or something. You might need to be, you know what I'm saying? Like
domino.
The boom, you know what I'm saying? When you slapping that card on the desk.
Shout out to Dario Dice Johnson.
Dario in the building, man. This is the AK,
bro.
Man. I see you.
What's goody?
Hey, man, what's going down tonight? We see you. Thank you for rocking with us, man. Man, I didn't know that. Yeah. Didn't Tretch even say? Yeah. Tretch said it. Yeah, he was writing the bars.
With the
He's
facts.
saying on the cheek 10 for effort. Hey man, thank you. Appreciate that. Not that Kroger's though. Yeah, getting that Kroger's with in the Kroger's parking lot. Ain't nobody watching, man. Do a little spin out real quick in your Impala. You know what I'm saying? Shout out,
who
man.
ride or something.
Yeah, shout out to Babyface Ray all day long, man. Again, like
Right.
we just don't talk about main hip hop, boom bap hip hop. We talk about everything because it's the cousin of hip hop. Rap is the cousin of hip hop. Let's be clear. So we got to salute Babyface Ray and everybody holding it down. We just don't do hip hop, man. We want your playlist to be well rounded. Just check it out, man. There may be a couple songs, man, to add on your playlist, man. But also, this is one of our guys from Houston, man, that we got to talk about, man. And he doesn't get a lot of shine. This is why you come to Fresh Out to hear these bars, to hear these books, or to check out these books and hear the new albums. Our guy LES, man. This dude is crazy, man, on the bars. H-Town representing all day long. I got him the horn and the salute.
Y'all keep your head high from the water situation too.
Yeah. Everybody in Houston, man, show some love. If you in Houston in the chat, man, put it in the chat, man. But again, be safe, like B.O.P said on that water game. Make sure you boil that water. But while you out there whipping it with that syrup, you know what I'm saying, with the elbow sticking out and the slabs, you know how we get down in Houston. Shout out to Trill Burger. We need to get over to that Turkey Hut too to get a turkey leg. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you put some clothes on when you go to Turkey Hut too. This album is crazy, man. This is slab worthy. Even if you're not into the culture of slabs and just slow music, slow bangers, man.
Shout out to DJ Screw too.
Shout out to Screw. Man.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. J Camp, start us off, man. What do you think about this album, man? It's called Motion, 19 tracks. Nothing pretty much but him. No, I was looking for a Slim Thug feature, didn't see it.
Yeah,
but this album is crazy. What you think?
It really is.
Nah, you basically took the words right out of my mouth, man. It's definitely slab worthy. This is just dripping. If you a Houstonian, this album should make you feel proud. Like to me, because you know how it is. Like if you from like if your city has a sound like New Orleans, ATL, Houston, you know, New York, Chicago. When your city has developed like its own unique sound, Detroit with the Dilla type sound. When your city has established that sound and you have a full album that embraces that, bro. I mean, this LES album is hard, man. I mean, it's tough. Like it's to me, Motion, I believe is what it's called, man.
It is.
To me, it didn't have no skips. And if you like that, you know, just that Houston vibe with the screw hooks, oh my God, man. I mean, I've been listening to this like really all day, to be honest, because it's this is something if you grilling, if you doing anything around the house, you cleaning, even if you're in the whip just riding around. I mean, this is
it's called Motion, man. It's called Motion.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's playlist worthy. Like check out he's got a little. Like every other joint has like the word flow in it. So he's got like state of the mind flow. He's got that with your B flow. That with your B flow, me and Iceberg were talking about. It's so player, man. I mean, I do wish like Bun or somebody like that was on here, Slim Thug. I wish he would at least have one just iconic Houston person on, just one. But he killed this by himself. I salute LES, man.
I think he did an album with like Bun B. I think he did a project with him or of some sort.
He did.
Yeah, but this thing, anytime we see LES, we think we're going to see a Houston legend on the album.
Right. And it would be nice to see one. It would have been nice.
You know, you want to hear those guys on the record. When I hear Wu-Tang, when I hear Method Man album, I'm going to assume somebody from Wu's going to be on it.
This would also please Scandalous. It's got over 12 songs on it, so he's got like 8, you know, he's got
shout out
18, 19 tracks on here. Iceberg, that's pretty much all of them are bangers. Pretty much
19 tracks, all bangers, and like J. Ken was saying, everything has that. Every now and then it has that flow on the title. It's crazy. B.O.P, what you thinking on this?
It's the exact same thing that J. Camp said. So I'll try not to repeat too much of those talking points, but before I forget, I do like how the skits on L.E. Dollar Sign's Motion album, where like you hear one cat telling his skeptical homie how dope $LE is, only to end up realizing not only how true his homie is, but to act as if the skeptic put the homie on. So I thought throughout the album that was funny, but like there were some noticeable samples flipped for at least a few that I recognize. Like that State of Mind flow. That was that's that same sample that Emil for the Fan Posse cut had.
And he killed that
diamond joint.
Like imagine for the fam slowed
Yeah.
down with some screw behind it.
Man,
Like a
don't be
screw
surprised if
hook.
they do something like that.
Yeah, they need to screw
Yeah.
that. They need to screw that
Oh my
dynasty with
God,
that
like,
joint.
That with your B
That
words
was-
flow. That sample's All on My Grill from Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
And that WN to FW, that's the wrong N word to F with. That samples or at least remakes the horns from T.I.'s ASAP.
Yeah.
So
he killed that too. And if you notice too, Bebo, he slowed all those down.
He did.
Too.
And made it sound
slab
right.
ready,
up
dog.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Made
Yeah.
it
He
slab
repped
ready.
all those right. He
That's
repped
why I
all
love
those right.
like what LES did on this album, because he bridged that gap. So
He did.
if it's young cats who ain't never rocked with that Missy song, All on My Grill, if it's young cats who ain't never heard that ASAP, that T.I., they gonna go back and listen to that now. Like if you listen to LES, you be like, oh man, this is banging. Now go back and listen to this T.I. joint.
Oh yeah. I think as far as single, the main one that stood out, if there is going to be one like single and video wise, would be the All Night featuring Soze. As well as the other one came up. But you know, it's just that classic Boss Hog.
It's just Boss Hog
chopping blades. You know,
if you don't know what a slab
money.
is, a slab is
making money
one
all
of the call-
day.
If you don't know what a slab is, it's slow, loud, and banging. Oops,
there you go.
I don't want to talk about AZ yet, but the whole thing, man, is that cover is so classy. You see the elbows poking out,
lane to lane,
lane to lane,
like side to side,
and like listen, Jay can't put that 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. It's one of those records, man. This is a lineage record.
Yeah,
pinky finger woodwill music, like that
woodwill gripper.
Oh, it's definitely at least one of these with at least and all these too.
So let's be clear. Hold up, man. We took you to New York, took you to Detroit, took you down to Houston. Come on, man. Again, this is why you come to Fresh Out. If you're not rocking with us, you have to question, are you a real hip hop fan? Because if you're a hip hop fan, you try to take things from everywhere, from every city.
LED's helping me see I'm in the breeze. Another speed, capital G. That's what he be. Yeah. Bottom B, down on the knees, fulfill my needs. Under trees, rolling in leaves, living with ease. Man. So you got some lyrics there too now. Let's not get it twisted.
Let's be clear.
That's on that Till I Die. So, you know.
LES, Motion, the album. Put in your playlist. Just check it out, man. And pull some out of it.
From beginning to end.
Yeah.
From beginning to end.
Oh, fire power.
Yeah.
It is fire.
Man. Missy killed that production on that.
Oh yeah.
And
well, like I said,
screwed up a little bit, just slightly slow for the slab. Oh man.
Oh man.
You get your nice cup, put some brown in it, and put on that LES. Real talk. Come on,
or for some of y'all,
get your look. Yeah, get your smoke. You smoking, you drinking. This is your album. Man. If you smoking and drinking, this is your album.
Get you a Rello for this one.
Some of y'all out here doing one of these.
Shout out to Carmi. Yeah, Carmi, add that to the list, man. For real.
Yeah, definitely put that on the list. That's hands down the best slab album I've heard in a little bit of time now. Definitely a 2022.
Absolutely.
Oh
this
yeah,
is the best one I heard since that.
LE$'s got a nice catalog too for at least the past decade.
And I want to say this is the 4th project he's dropped this year.
It's 4th one.
Yeah,
that's the best one I heard since that Slim Thug. What was that Daddy? What was that joint called?
Oh,
Iceberg.
Man, what was that?
Sugar,
that Sugar Daddy Slim.
Sugar Daddy Slim. Yeah, man.
Iceberg's other alias.
Yeah, come on, man. That's my brother, man. Shout out Slim Thug. That's my brother, man.
Shout out to LE$ and Boss Hog. Boss Hog Squad.
Prince too, man.
Yeah.
We see you. We see. All right.
I'm smoking some Mary Jane. Hey, exactly, Prince. Yes. Some good stuff.
Good gas too.
Yeah. All right.
Good gas going. That's some music for you. But we got to talk about. And Miss LB talked about this last week. We were a little early, but we got to talk about our guy. We got to take you back up to New York with AZ
Man.
New York rap legend AZ.
Come on,
Salute.
I gotta put the
Come
pinky
on,
finger
man.
back on it.
Put
I
it
should put on
on,
the
man.
hat,
Come
but
on,
the top hat, but I'm gonna hold off on that.
AZ holding it down. We still want that Nas AZ record. Let's be clear.
We do.
Let's be clear.
We
They
still
go. The
need
back
that.
and forth is serious.
Yes,
We still need that.
the
But he just dropped
flyest.
a single, Respect Minds.
Life's
And
a
he's
Beat.
also teased that album that's coming out next year.
Yeah,
But this record was dope, man. What was your thoughts on this record, man? This single. And Miss LB was talking about this last week.
Yeah, man. We had the when I seen the promo of it on IG, I just knew it was gonna be dope. He was rapping in the car. You know what I'm saying? He was rapping that first verse, like half that first verse in the car, and I was like,
in the Maybach too, right? Wasn't he in the Maybach?
Yes.
Bananas.
And I knew once I heard the beat and heard the bars, I was like, I said, oh, December 2nd when this joint drop? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the list ASAP, and I did, and the joint definitely did not disappoint, man. Shout out to AZ.
No,
he's been super consistent, super duper consistent. Rarely puts out any duds at all.
Right.
You know,
And the bars are still sharp too.
still sharp, man.
Yeah.
Mighty
Bars
sharp.
Still is mighty sharp, man. But yeah, this was a dope joint. You know, I'm not gonna go too deep into like, you know, because it's only like what, like a 2 minute and 30-second
It's
joint.
a little sample
maybe.
joint, little sample joint.
Yeah.
Basically, like, but really just a teaser, like an album teaser joint, just to kind of get you ready for what he's coming with.
This
what
LB
your
was
thoughts,
ready
though,
for
Bebo?
it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, December 7th when them visuals coming. Yep.
Yeah.
All day.
Bebo, what you think on this one though?
Well, same thing, man. It's just really dope to see AZ ready with a first single, like just a little bit over a year after releasing Do or Die 2. He was definitely, as always, a lyrical monster in this first single, Respect Minds. The wordplay's dope. Lyrics are as well, of course, and he's spitting that fly-ish as usual.
Right.
You know, that fly pinky ring, get your cake up. Quiet Money, shout out to Quiet Money, and over that hard production with mentions such as, you know, getting that dough since the age of 17, the Rolly costing 70 racks, but some of these, never having taken up any drug habits, have, you know, 7 figures when he got signed to the label, modern day references, and you know that's another thing too. He did like what Nas has been doing as of late too, where Nas will sprinkle in like little references of modern day situations or people. He'll, like how Nas will say something about Glorilla or something about you know, somebody in modern times. He did that here by saying hear the party offset the Cardi, only flooded the bezel hopping out the Rari. So you know what I'm saying, that Cardi being Offset, you know, reference, that's what he did there. You know what I'm saying? AZ Sosa, I mean, lyrical fly guy pedigree stuff, man. This is very necessary to hear if you haven't.
Hey man, this is the thing. I'm a manifest something real quick.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Put a team foil on real quick. I'm praying. And it's Power 600 just said it, man. Another firm artist coming through with great music.
Yes.
I'm manifesting that he goes over to Hit Boy.
Ooh.
Imagine if he goes, and I know he's been rocking with Nas, but just to get a few tracks from Hit Boy.
He probably will.
Go right. Get a few tracks from Hit Boy. I'm manifesting it right now. I just threw it in the air right now. Hit Boy, AZ, and then maybe 2 records of them together on a Hit Boy joint.
God bless.
Hey, Hit Boy just already liked and commented on our IG. Salute to Hit Boy.
Hey, shout out to Hit Boy. You know what up,
bro? He rocked with FRSHOUT.
Yeah. Shout out to Hit Boy.
Man,
come rock with us,
Hit Boy, man. Hey, first of all, you're not coming on the platform, Hit Boy, you know, all day. But even I'm manifesting a Hit Boy Nas record. Maybe not even a whole record, but just a couple records, man. And then one with Nas on. I'm one with Nas on that joint, man. So I'm manifesting that right now, man. But again,
a Hit Boy AZ record. You talking about
Hit Boy AZ record?
Yeah.
But then also, do you think this album next year is going to be Do or Die 3?
Welcome back.
It's Risa
Hernandez. What's up?
Showing it down.
Welcome
back. We appreciate you passing.
What's good?
Yeah.
We see you going down.
I mean, either whether it's Do or Die 3 or something completely different, we're gonna get a dope album. I'm pretty much sure of that, and this single is kind of proof of that. Shout out to Buck Wild and B-Hawk too. Oh man, for the beat on that too, because it was just like 14 months ago since we got Do or Die 2, and I know we're not clearly in AZ's circle like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony Cruz dropping again. I wouldn't be surprised if it derives from the inspiration of like fellow counterparts such as Lloyd Banks, who dropped his last 2 albums, The Course of the Inevitables, within a year of each other. Obviously Griselda, just their overall movement and mixtape releases, and of course Nas with the 4-album King's Disease and Magic run along with Hit Boy. But either way it goes, man, we're here for it, and we await that 2023 dope just that dope album, that yet to be titled album to be released from Sosa.
Need that.
Again, like I said, Miss LB kind of like was talking about this earlier last week. The song comes out. I love the record. It's definitely like a record, man. And you know me, I drive the BM Dubs. You know what I'm saying? I put it in the whip, man. It made me feel like I was just in the Maybach, man. It made me just lean back a little bit better.
Was you like this right there?
Lean a little bit. Shout out to Brass too and the L Dog. You know what I'm saying? They gave me that Brass situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Brass.
Shout out to Brass.
All
Shout out
day,
to Brass.
And Brass, let's be serious. Brass got some bars too. Let's be clear.
Oh yeah, he's got bars.
It made me lean in. It made me feel like I was in the L Dog Maybach.
Shorty Shortcut. Shout out to him.
Shorty Shortcut. Yeah. But again, like, man, we just excited for all these. We started talking about adult contemporary hip hop, and that's what honestly almost been the theme of the episode. Is all these older cats, man, showing these youngins that they still got something in the tank, man.
It's not only a young person sport out here.
Benzino, I don't know what he's trying to show, but outside of him,
right? And the Power Ranger phase now,
right?
But speaking of young guys, man, we gotta do talk about, man, our young guy, man. A Boogie with the hoodie, man. High Bridge, man, in the building. Shout out, man. We gotta stay in NY for a minute. Gotta give him the horn real quick. A Boogie with the hoodie's on tour. I like this dude. He keeps the old swag, but kind of keeps that young little singy rap, man. That we love that. He just dropped the album, Me Verse Myself. I love that. I'm still digesting the album. I think it's dope. But what do you guys just think about him as an artist, and just kind of going from there, man? I know everybody hasn't heard this album yet, but what do you just think about A Boogie with the hoodie, youngin?
Yeah, I mean, A Boogie he's dropped some decent projects, man. I mean, I rock with A Boogie. I don't have any issues with A Boogie. I mean, he's definitely one of the young cats I like. Kind of holding this new gen down. He's well rounded as far as the type of production that he messes with, which I also like too. So he hasn't forgotten his roots, obviously, being from NY. He's got some influence from some of the vets, some of the OGs that we talk about. I haven't had a chance to fully digest the Me Versus Myself. I've heard a couple of joints off the album. So far, solid. You know what I'm saying? So far, solid. So but A Boogie, yeah, man. I mean, definitely rock with him, man. Salute to A Boogie. I hope he continues to put out quality music, and because he's definitely one of the ones who's pushing the culture forward. So
I think the production throughout this project is and I'm going from a preliminary just one time just run through, as J Camp indicated, the production throughout it is pretty daggone good, and I would also say it's pretty fluid. If anything stands out from the fluidity production wise, I would say it would be that joint called Hit Different featuring V Love, considering it's giving consumers that drill music vibe, which is counter to every other beat on there. I did see a video for a joint called Taking Shots with Tory Lanez. That's a fun and perfect fit as for a single, as well as Roddy Ricch on the following song, BRO.
Better Ride Out.
Yeah, that was a good fit. But I mean, I still need to, give it another one or two run throughs or however many is needed. But overall, if you like the vibe of the music, I would say if you like the vibe of what Blast does, with a sprinkle of some more G-ish, this is pretty much then that example pretty much sums up Me Versus Myself in short. And I got to give it up to a Boogie too, because apparently like 20 or so of his songs got leaked, causing him to go back to the drawing board on creating more music, which is what we have here. So for this to be, you know, newer songs from what was originally going to be put out, I got to give him a salute on that too, for its for how good it sounds from a preliminary listen.
100%. And
yeah,
again,
shout out to Boogie with a hoodie.
If you rock with A Boogie, his old music, you're going to like this new album.
Yep.
He's not straying too far from his blueprint.
He's not all the way Mopar, man. He stays in the middle. Like, he's got her on the record. He's got Dirk on the record. Roddy Ricch. It's young dude swag, you know, juried out. You know what I'm saying? You gonna you don't feel like you got the chains on when you hear the music. It's swag. But he's got records for the ladies. He's got records for everything.
Right. It don't sound like that typical drill that you hear from them young cats. Like he's actually he carefully selects his production. I mean, I salute him for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, like I said, out of the young dudes, man, I first heard him when he did the record, my shit with Fab. It was crazy. He's been dropping stuff ever since. Ladies love him. Dudes respect him. We just got to give him a little honorable mention tonight, man. Go check out the album, definitely. And like what's crazy, Atlantic Records wasn't even pressing it. I haven't even seen no articles about it yet, and it wasn't on their press website. Let's be clear, get it right. Atlantic with the bots.
That's why y'all come to Fresh Out.
That's why you come to Fresh Out, man. So we already talked about
subscribe button, like button, and notification bell. And again, if you're feeling you're getting value out of us, and you know you have a couple ducats to spare, just go ahead and donate, as you guys have been. We appreciate y'all, and this is why we do what we do, because of the lack of access and to the access of some things, but we do it to provide you guys with the service that is well needed. Shout out
Kim,
to
go
y'all.
ahead and end us out on this, Jay.
Yeah, man. I mean, we talked about Atlantic last week, so we know how grimy and how shady Atlantic is, man. It's the place, unfortunately, where artists go to fall into the abyss.
Yep.
You know, to never be heard of again.
Yep.
You know, that's what they do. So hopefully A Boogie can get out of that situation and maybe either go the indie route or sign with a different label that's really going to focus on pushing his stuff. I think part of it was just because it's not the classic drill. I think that's part of why they aren't like really trying to push it out there like that, because they don't feel like it'll sell. But A Boogie has a huge fan base, though.
He does.
He really does. And don't get me wrong. What Madden's saying is true. He's a little too singy sometimes. He has records on that he's not doing that. So I do like that. Yeah.
A Boogie definitely not for everybody.
Right. Yeah. But he's doing his thing though, and he has a core base, and he's rocking out.
I feel you on that, man. But if you're not into the singy, we got another cat for you tonight that nobody's talking about. The only Fresh Out is talking about. I got Vinnie
Paz.
Paz is crazy. If y'all haven't heard, first of all, legendary veteran MC. Let me salute and put out the AK, man.
Oh yeah, let me give him a salute.
He's on the platform, my brother.
Oh yes,
he just dropped a new album, man. Torture in the Name of God's Unconditional Love. It's a mouthful, pause, but this record is serious. It starts off with just straight bars and goes into some bars with meth. Can y'all talk about this dude and talk about this album and give him his flowers, man? Real talk on this platform.
Man, I call this like machine gun rap. This is just supreme dart thrower. Like you just like dudes who just like just when they in the booth, it's just darts. It's just like you almost scared to follow somebody like this dude in the booth, man.
Real quick, 88 in the building, real quick. Philly representing real quick. Hold up real quick. I just want to shout out Philly. My fault, Jay Kemp.
Been getting money since 88 Spence.
Yeah, 88 in the building.
This is definitely machine gun rap, and he always has features that can kind of stay with him in that core lane, as far as just like body bags on tracks. Like you got Ill Bill, the Thurston Howe the Thirds, Method Man. I mean, just guys who can really who rap in that same ilk, you know what I'm saying? Like they rubbing elbows on these tracks, man, and every single one of them is just he's just hitting you like one after another. It's almost overwhelming. I'll be honest.
It is.
Like
it is.
It's like, man, you just going so hard in a good way.
Good way, yeah.
In a good way, like pause. Like you, it's like when you hear like like woo rap. it'd be so overwhelming sometimes just hearing these guys just go back to back and the darts are just
Like,
so
what
fierce.
the F did I just
It's
hear?
like,
Yeah.
it's like I can't even consume
You
it
gotta
all.
you gotta rewind all these
I
tracks
gotta
back a
constantly,
couple
I
times.
gotta constantly go back just so I can
Yeah.
catch every single
Right.
punchline.
Right.
And some stuff be so off the wall. You know what I'm saying? I know Bruce. I know
Yep.
Bruce.
Oh
Philly,
yeah.
you know, but nah, man. Vinny is just he's supreme lyrically. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's on that Cool G rap
Yeah.
type
All
level.
day.
You know, it's just bar bully style. Like I said, I'm not gonna go like track for track on it because it's every track is good. I'll just say like my standouts are definitely the ones with like Ill Bill, Thurston Howell. First of all, he brought Thurston Howell back out.
He
You know,
did.
Thurston Howell was,
He
he
did.
was heavy on the backpacker scene when Rockets was going hard, like with Mose
Sound
and
bombing.
Sound Bomb. Yeah,
Yeah.
even when Eminem was really rocking with
Yeah,
Rockets, like
that's
Thurston
right.
Howell was rocking then. But shout out to Vinny though. This is serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it-
right.
yeah.
Vinny from Philly too, and you can tell. 'cause
Yep.
It's bully. It's bully rap. You know, what I'm
Bully.
saying? It's like,
I don't know what else to say. Like you said it, J. Cam. It's bully rap, man.
It
You
is.
got to put on fatigues. You can't wear penny loafers. Listen to this. You got to take the penny
straight
loafers
machine
off.
Right,
for this
gun,
one.
right.
straight machine gun rap.
Mhm.
It's just, you know, yeah. That's really that's all I can say.
Bebo, what you think about Vinny, man, on this one, man? Because
I
this
mean,
this
you
is
do.
you got to take a shot of like a Henny before you listen to this joint.
Oh yeah, you got to have a little something clear and or brown up and something like this right here.
Ooh. Facts,
All
nightmare.
day.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah, the track with Big Twin is super hard.
Woo.
Yeah, and I think DJ Premier. I'll start there. He sets off the intro production.
right.
Group
The fact you
home,
get a
wow.
joint-
Yeah,
right.
the Pistol Opera. Thank you. Power
fact
600
that
right
it's
on
called-
time.
That's why we rock with Power 600.
Pistols
real talk.
Opera, yep.
Respect.
'Cause
That's the
600.
intro joint right there.
Ain't nobody doing
this one
joints
right
like
here.
that besides cats who just really
Man,
just
heck yeah.
be in the dungeon. Like
Oh
it's like
yeah.
your
Pistol
booth
Opera.
is like it's in the
Yeah.
basement with a red light. Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
the type of dudes who's making tracks called Pistol Opera.
Oh yeah. And shout out to Preem for the production on that one, as well as
Right.
Kill Point and Laurel Piana. Laurel
Right.
Piana Robes with, like J
Right.
Camp said, Thurston Howell the third, which by the way, there was one part where he said tough as nothing, put the cameras up, cut a hole in your lungs just to fit the asthma pump. I said
Look.
this. Stop. And then Method Man rock too. He's like I
He
said,
did.
lights, camera, action, and
did.
back to clean up the act again, cashing in. Kind of like Apple Pay, they tapping in. It takes two. Not Rob Bass, clown, you capping it. Roger that. I'm in Rob's place now. What's happening? I said, gosh,
Right.
yeah, they're spitting
That's-
bars, and even
And that's what I'm
even
saying, Bebo.
even
Like,
Vinny. Go ahead.
No, Vinny was going in. That's what
Ma-
I'm saying. Like, so when you hear it, you have to stop it halfway through and just kind
Yeah,
of
rewind it back.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
but it's funny you say that because even Vinny said that there was one thing that stood out. He said, "Yeah, I will torture like Rabenga the 45 with me like we Corey and Topanga." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shoot!" I said, "Shoot!"
it went boy meets
Oh
world. on it.
man,
No.
and for those who don't know Rabenga, he was like around during that with Castro. You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
was known for torturing. So it just
Right.
goes, I said, I know that name. So it
Right.
really had me go back and I'm like, I knew that's what it was. So you're
And-
so
and
right,
when he
J
said,
Camp.
when he said, "Y'all gonna remember when I turn evil like them Dark Avengers."
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's also
Shout out to
interesting to hear
Kilo,
him have
showing
that.
up Jones.
Shout out. It
Love
was
that
dope to
name,
hear
too.
kind of a 50 Cent harmonizing hook on that joint called Faith Healer. Geechee
Yeah.
Sway, man, on that heroin on a
Geechee
hard
Sway.
road.
I forgot about
Woo.
that.
Come on, man. That
Bananas.
smooth flow over a
Bananas.
dark hip hop beat, always on point, as well as Vinny. I'd say some of the highlights, as well as, I mean, really the whole album is Rambo Knife, 3 levels of Hikma. I could be saying the name wrong, which
Yeah.
that 3 levels of Hikma or Hikma, that sounds like an anthem joint and the intro of an album. But even though Pistol Opera works,
And that gunpowder plot.
that comes, man, fire.
If
And
you
there's a
love
Fario
bars,
and
this
Joe.
album is for you. It's too greasy to put in the BMW. I gotta get a
Man.
whole nother
Oh,
week
yeah.
for this one.
You gotta buy a hoopty if you don't
You gotta
have
buy
one.
who?
Just
the-
L Dog,
Yeah.
Delta 88 swag.
Yep, the
Man.
Jeep,
You know what I'm saying?
then a Jeep
If
joint or
you
something.
if you hit the gym, it's perfect. If you hit the gym, because you need that energy.
Hey, and Vinny's
Yeah.
solos, I mean, just really not even just a solo swag, but his music swag just in general, he's been mad consistent. within 1 to 2 years of releases ever since 2016 with the solos, but that's not even including mixtapes and collaborative works like
our
Army of the Pharaohs, Jedi Mind Tricks, Ill
Yep.
Bill, and Tragedy Gaddafi. He's collaborated with all of them in addition to his solo work. So you could dang near say he's released something almost, if not every single year. So he's been mad consistent.
What's crazy is too, because Jedi Mind Tricks, they was conscious rap. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's a super conscious rap. So,
well, but
yeah,
but I think you're still kind of getting like elements of that on this project.
You do.
And with the the Islamic faith, you're definitely getting mentions of that. So you're getting consciousness, but you're definitely getting that, like Iceberg mentioned, that the bully rap in your face approach.
Machine gun rap, man.
Yeah. So hey, Vinny's out here doing it, man, and I'm glad to see him continue to lace his fan base with what he does best, man.
Hey, again, hey man, we gotta talk like this is why you come here. This is the only hip hop platform talking about new releases from these artists, man, that you have to put in your playlist, man. How can you say you really represent hip hop when you're not talking about the people who create their music?
Bam.
Yeah.
How you saying you're a hip hop platform when you don't talk about the people who make the culture?
Facts.
Hey, let's be clear. We took you to DC with Joe Clair, former BET Rap City host. We took you to Flatbush, man, with Spliff star Mr. Lewis. Took you to Detroit. I'm about to say Sweet Baby Ray, Babyface Ray in Detroit.
You hungry?
I'm hungry.
Sweet Baby Ray's Iceberg over here.
I'm over here like DJ Scanless talking about AK, talking about he hungry. We took you down to Houston with the Slash for LES. Took you back up to Brooklyn for AZ. Then took you to Highbridge, New York for A Boogie with the hoodie, not the snuggie, but the hoodie.
No, not
right.
Stop.
With the huggies, nigga.
Stop.
Then we took you out to Philly for Vinnie, and now we gotta take you down to Atlanta for Metro Boomin.
Shout out to Metro Boomin.
What's
good? What's good? We see you. We see you.
Boomin.
Hey man, Metro Boomin, great producer, man. Mopar music type beats, but we love it. He's swaggy. He's dope. I love his flow. I love what he's doing with the tracks, man. He's always been basically taking Future to a higher level, man. Again, we the only platform that can take you from Vinnie over to Metro Boomin. Let's stop the cap, man, and drop a bomb for that. Let's stop the cap, myrapverse.com. You know how we do it.
All day.
Jay Kent, what's your thoughts on Metro Boomin, man? Even if you haven't really dived into this record because it just dropped yesterday, what's your joints on this Heroes vs. Villain album from Metro Boomin, or just Metro Boomin in general as a producer and artist?
No, I was definitely feeling it. And I got a chance to like really run through it. Man, it's loaded.
Shout out Nightmare.
Shout out
like
Nightmare.
You said, like Metro puts out their music that is Mopar, but still sounds quality though.
Quality.
Metro still uses great samples. He still samples like classic stuff. And of course, them 808s is going to be.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot.
It's going to be beasting. and you know, he got cats on there to just sound good over his beats. Like you said it, like Future. Amigos, like Takeoff, who's on the album.
Salute.
Salute to Takeoff.
You know, 21 Savage, like
21
for guys like that. But also your Travis Scotts of the world, your Don Tollivers, your Young Thugs, Gunner. He's produced for so many of these young dudes, and he's putting stuff out for them, though.
Right.
I like the vibe on this album, and he's got a couple of tracks that's definitely club worthy. And I would say
Lemon Pepper Swag.
Granny can jam to it. You know what I'm saying? So
hold up. Somebody said something earlier about that bull.
Definitely
about a sample.
I think it might have been Power.
I think Power said that bull. Hold on. He said, "Did y'all hear the Metro Boomin project? He flipped that Mario Winans joint."
I think the standout to me was the one that he had with Young Thug. My God, Young Thug.
Yeah, that's that was the I Don't Want to Know joint. I'm sorry.
Bodied that. Yeah, Young
going
Thug.
to
shout out to Young Thug, man. I hope you get home at some point.
Man,
but
hold your head up.
it reminded you how talented like Young Thug really is. Like when he's
Facts,
really in the pocket.
If you take away
and
all
he's
the goofy stuff, man, he's
all
talented.
the antics,
Yeah.
he's talented, man. He really
Facts.
is.
Yeah.
That's why Birdman wanted him so bad because he thought he was gonna be the next Wayne, pretty much. But Thug killed his track he was on. I like the one he's got one with Don Toliver that sound like it can really like go pretty tough in the club, and you can dance to that joint.
Yeah, 2 steps away.
Travis Scott got a nice one on there too. 21 Savage does. I kind of wasn't feeling the one that Future was on. I mean, just me personally. But overall, man, solid album. I mean,
solid album, man.
Yeah, it's a good banger, man. You know, you on a grill, you barbecuing, you got the family over, everybody's chilling.
Yeah.
You know, you got the hen and the glass. You know,
Or
got you a Rello. Right. You know, got you a Rello. Get you some good gas. You know, this that album.
Let's be clear, man. The comic book covers that he did that Miss LB's talking about was crazy too. So you can tell this dude really loves the culture, loves the swag, loves the creating, man. This dude is just not like a goofy dude just trying to make money off the industry. In my opinion, he's really a part of the culture. Now, there's some different kind of stuff that he does. It's more Polo G and that kind of stuff, man. A little bit more devilish, but when you get down to the music and body it down, it's got a good swag to it. And I like how he's rolling it out too with the comic covers.
I thought it was solid, man. I thought it was a solid album.
Bebo, go in real quick, man. Because this how Bebo dressed when he ain't on Fresh Out. He dressed like this with the chain and the headband.
And the turtleneck.
Yeah, and the turtleneck and the mock joint. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
Nigga, tell my secrets.
All right.
Cut a nigga dust off.
Stop. Real quick, I think that Mario Winans flip along with Fuji's Ready or Not like melody. I think that joint was called Creeping. Now I think about it. Yeah. And that was The Weeknd actually who sung that. With 21 Savage, I believe it was. But no, it was
John Legend. John Legend had a nice little joint. I think it was like
he did
the first track.
Yeah, the intro.
I thought that sounded good, man.
It did. It does sound good with that kind of orchestra, opera-esque sound and beat. Actually reminiscent of one of the producers on there, Ye West. But it sounded like Ye West from his earlier days of production. And here's another thing. Morgan Freeman was narrating briefly throughout this project. He was on those. He was on that track, and he was on the end of Around Me.
That's why you come to Fresh Out.
Indeed, and Niagara Falls subtitle Foot or Two.
Shout out to Metro for getting Morgan Freeman on that joint.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
like Morgan Freeman.
Right. I think that the Superhero joint by Future, it sounds like more of an album filler, but
it sounds like the same stuff you always get from Future, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. But
it's too repetitive.
It is, and I think he did well overall as more of an album filler with Chris Brown at the end. Too Many Nights might be the one that Jammer was talking about that has Don Toliver. That might be the one that to me sounds like a single. Not so much
jamming.
Oh yeah, not really feeling the I Can't Save You interlude too much, but let me see a couple more. Walk 'Em Down, Don't K to the I to the double L Civilians. That's the one with 21 Savage. I think that's the solo of his. And you already know those two are going to link up, but there's a transition, a beat transition midway, where that goes from rapping to Mustafa, I think is how you pronounce it. Could be wrong singing, and it's straight. But Umbrella with 21 starts off one way with the sample, only to tease you into a completely different transition, which I think the sample should have went a similar direction of the album's best song, Feel the Fire, with A$AP Rocky and the Late Takeoff. That was a joint, and that was I'd say that was the best joint. So
I still like a Metro Spider. I think a Metro Spider.
You like Metro Spider? Yeah.
This joint on there though.
I mean, you definitely gonna hear this like some of the same power players on this one from the first Metro Boomin album. Not All Heroes Wear Capes, because you obviously 21 Savage, Travis Scott, and even Young Thug and Ghana, who's per the date of this recording, locked away, and some other notable ones from there. But if you like Young Metro's first one, I think this is a slight upgrade from the first one.
Agreed.
Shout out Miss LB. She's saying hit that like button, hit that subscribe
Hit
if
the
y'all
like
love
There
it.
you go.
subscribe
Appreciate
button.
it.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Definitely,
Double bomb from Miss
definitely.
100%. Let's be clear too, Lim. Let's take it back. Let's
Go ahead.
step it back a little bit.
Go ahead.
This dude lost his mom this year. You know what I'm saying?
Condolences.
So
Condolences.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he lost his mama this year. Still putting out music. We love this dude. We got mad respect for him.
Morgan was on
HL.
Savage Mode. Morgan
Yeah,
Freeman
he was on
was.
Savage
Yep,
Mode.
sure was.
R&P Takeoff. Like
Rest
I
in
said,
peace,
Takeoff,
Takeoff.
his mom's.
Yeah.
Again, man, we love this brother. He's doing his thing, man. He's representing Atlanta all day long. We got the hall pass when we go down there with him. You know what I'm saying? So
All day.
again, shout out to him. Because when your mama is gone, you don't want to do nothing.
Right.
Nah, it's tough, man.
You know
It's
what I'm
tough.
saying? So for this dude to be dropping A1 Yola music down there in Atlanta,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? The situation that went on with him this year, we just salute him, man. We love him. You know what I'm saying?
It's all
And,
love.
again, we can talk about Vinnie and we can talk about Metro, man. It's all hip hop, man, at the end of the day, man. So again,
Peace to
salute the
Boominati too. Boominati.
facts.
Peace to Boominati.
facts.
Yeah, it's much love. Much love, bro.
This is the album that you got to put on there. That Metro Boomin, Heroes to Villains, Heroes and Villains. Go check that out. There's some nice records on there, man. Definitely some barbecue joints, some club records.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper wing swag on there. Definitely some Kroger parking lot spin out joints.
Right.
What's your last thoughts on this, man, before we just basically take it home?
I mean, you basically put a bow on it, man. I mean, salute to Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to his moms, man.
Yes,
I know he was doing this album with a heavy heart.
Right.
And I feel he did a great job, man. He was successful with it.
Right.
And salute to the features that was on this album as well that kind of helped bless these tracks and of course make his production shine, which it always does, man. So salute to Metro Boomin.
RZA and Eric Sermon even got production credits on here.
Eric Sermon.
So,
yep. Shout out. A lot of people helped contribute.
Great episode, gentlemen. Again, Cheapo Air, my rap verse. Fresh out, man. You know how we do, man. Give us some shout outs before we get up out of here, man. And just anything for the people.
Once again, man, salute to the chat. Salute to y'all keeping us honest
y'all
with the fact checking. Salute to just your contribution.
Absolutely.
What you all bring to the chat really and truly does add to the show. Because if you guys wouldn't comment, we just be talking amongst ourselves,
right,
and probably throwing crap at the wall. So y'all definitely help with the engagement. You know what I'm saying? You help make this show much better.
We do.
Much better.
Thank you.
So we salute you all. We thank you.
Appreciate
from
you.
the heart.
Indeed. I mean, you it's not just about a few people on screen that's giving commentary on whatever music that's being discussed. As J Camp alluded to, it's about you guys as well. Because without Fresh Out, I mean, there is no us without you guys. I should put it. It's how I should put it. So, shout out to y'all. For those who are affected out in Houston by that water situation, that boil water order. Hey, hold your head up, be safe. And just everybody out there, be safe in general, wherever you are. And we appreciate your attendance as always. Go ahead. If you haven't yet, it's not too late. It's never too late to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, notification bell, the like button. Yeah. And the Cash App and Super Chats as well. Fresh Out is the world's most dangerous podcast and the new Rap City, stamped by the patriarch of not only the original Rap City, but even this one to this very day. Iceberg. Oh, and peace to the Podfather, LB. Peace to the Podfather. But
let them know when they can check us out too. Bebo P, in case
they can check us out every single Wednesday at 9:30 Eastern, as well as most Saturdays. We're pretty much on most Saturdays.
And most Saturday we up here
on that same time frame as well. And you never know what surprises we may have for you soon too. But we got much love for you guys, and we appreciate you. Iceberg, the floor is yours to send us
again, man. J Camp, man. Bebo P. Again, I challenge you as a hip hop fan to rock with us, man, every week, man, because again, we gave you something dope at the beginning. We gave you some trendy stuff at the beginning of this episode, but then we brought you to the bars. That's what we really here for too, man. We talk about the trendy stuff, but there's no other platform, hip hop platform out here that's giving you what our brothers give you, for J Camp's talking about, what Bebo does. They research these things for you, so you don't have to do it, man. We do everything for you. Just come in, show out, man. We love the fact that you guys are in here, man, holding down the chat. We love y'all. I've been seeing Mama Bear over in Joe Clair. I've been seeing some of you guys over in According to Hip Hop. We're building a community over here, man. We love it.
Twitter timeline.
Yeah, we saw Miss LB on the Twitter joint. Watch your face over there. But you know, like I said, we actually doing our thing. It's crazy. We love you guys. We're building this platform out, man. You're gonna see a lot of celebrities coming up on here, man. A lot of rappers, cats, producers, hip hop, just historians coming up on here, man. And we want to share that with y'all. So again, follow us on social media so y'all can really tap in. Salute to DJ Scanless, always holding it down, man. Absolutely. On the front and back end pause.
Yeah.
And pause, again, man, we're gonna see y'all Wednesday. We got a dope show. We're gonna do a yearly wrap up next Wednesday. We're gonna be talking about all the dope albums from this year. We're gonna have a couple people that may come up and come through. But we want to really get you guys on. And actually, we want to pull you guys up. You guys can cam up. We want y'all to come on the platform and talk some hip hop. So Miss LB, Carmen, come on, Pyre, Mike 100, you know, all our day ones, man.
Let's go.
Jump on.
Cam up, man. And let's talk some hip hop next Wednesday, man. What albums really? This was a great year for hip hop. Let's be clear.
Yes, it was. Yes.
It's a great year for hip hop, man.
It really was.
So, you know, we got to do it. But again, we appreciate y'all rocking with us on a Saturday night, man. We really love that, man. We'll be back Wednesday, 9:30. Hey, man, we see y'all then, man. Until then, man, please be safe. Call your mama. Call your grandma. Call your dad. Make sure the family's good, man. And we love y'all, man.
Much love.
Exactly. Much love. Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize. Absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World's Most Dangerous Podcast. Bebo P's in the building.